Hi there, Geek Master here, and I just felt like doing a video, so here we go. Just maybe a small update and just generally bits I've picked up. Some gaming stuff, not all of it, but I think it's pretty much acknowledged now that I'm not doing that so much. And to be fair, a whole bunch of manga there, trading cards there, random bits there. I think that's kind of known. I also got really fat hair, just a head on Lard. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, just pretty much having a clear out, really. Not getting rid of everything. I've already cleared out a lot of stuff. For example, this shelf here is all my PS2, PS3 and PS4 stuff. I've got some PS1 up there, as you can see, and some PSP stuff over to the side. But before, I think the PS2 was like 2 of these shelves. They're double depth. PS3 and 4 shared another shelf between them. Yeah, I've got all my Xbox stuff, one 360 original and Series X on one shelf, with a bit of space as well. So massive cut down. In fact, that's what them SNES games behind me underneath Robotnik are. Just ones I'm taking to the local game shop. Partly for space, partly trying to earn a bit more money, partly, to be honest, they're just sitting around doing nothing. Not that I don't have interesting games. I've bought some games. I've actually got a few games on pre-order. Just really decided to focus on the ones I want, mostly. Hopefully got a couple of weeks off in about a week and a bit. So if I do, that's when I'll probably do a clear out. And to be honest, even if I do a clear out, I may well trade in for some stuff. So I may have some interesting new pickups soon. So yeah, pretty much just wanted to have less stuff. I said money, space. It's getting there. I'm happy with it. Got rid of a lot of stuff already. So yeah. But as I said, have had pickups. And talking of Lard, I bought this today. Gonna have that in a nice sandwich a bit later. I'm so cheap, it's the Euroshopper unsmoked rineless back bacon. Prefer unsmoked. Although I remember when that was £1. But back bacon. Anyway. What have we got? We'll start with some gaming stuff. I got this 3, maybe 4 weeks ago. Sort of saw it in the local game shop for a while. I was like, decided I wanted it because there's 1 or 2 bits in particular to do with it. It was £75 and I got the Amiga A500 Mini. I actually had a 500 good few years back. Love to get another one, maybe one day with any luck. That is something I would like to have, but for now, this had it pointed out to me that they used to be £75. They're going for about 200, and this was a few days after I bought mine for £75. And I don't know if you can see that really well, but yeah, £75. Why did I buy it? One game in particular, Pinball Dreams, used to have that on my 500. Also, interestingly, Zool, which I used to have, and I actually still have, the big box Amiga version. Also, Worms, which was interesting to play. Very old Worms, very interesting. Yeah. It's quite fun actually to play. I might look into sorting out the other games. I know you can do it with the USB, but yeah, using the controller, that one, which I think is it from the CD32? No, hang on, there. That was interesting. Never used an Amiga controller, but the mouse I've used before, and I used to have. Let me think. I know I had a bunch of floppy disks. I think like some from magazines and all that. There's a Dart one, I think, and a Fruit Machine one. used to have. Also used to have Speedball 2, which is on here. I had a printer, and you know it's old because it was one of the old twisty knob ones on the side where you tear the strips off the side. That used to be fun and messy, especially because we were kids, like 7 or, well, I don't know, how old was I? Can't have been that old, 12, 13, so we're probably talking, what, 25 years ago? Yeah, but for now, this is the closest I'm going to get to a 500, so yeah, still cool. Stick with games, and I mentioned Worms, so for Christmas I got Worms Armageddon Anniversary Edition. This is the collector's one. I think this is like the only way it came physically. It was 50 quid, I think, because I just kept putting it off for some reason when it's near 40 on Amazon, and then had to get it for 50. I think from Shop 2, but it's through eBay. So they've got all the special edition bits like poster, manual and all whatever, which is cool. But I've got a physical copy of the game. That's the main bits I prefer physical. Plays very well. Reminds me of the 64 version. Although I think I prefer the 64 version graphics, if I'm honest. But yeah, been having a lot of fun with that. And some of the AI, I did not realise how bad it is. Because most of the time on the 64 one, I played my brother. But at the same time, it is funny watching the AI. And I have some great videos on my Switch now saved. So, yeah. A lot of fun. I will say it was a lot of fun playing this. The first time I played it when I got it, I was back in my element. Still got some of my moves. I'm still pretty decent at it, but a little bit rusty, so maybe need to get more practice, I think. But yeah, great fun. Couple more Switch games. Got this because it was, what, 15 quid or something stupid from Argos. Wasn't very much. FC25. Didn't have one of the newer ones on my Switch. It's just lets me have a copy to go while I'm going around, so I don't take my Switch, such as when I go to Manda's and that. So just lets me have a version of FIFA to play, really. I'm not even bothering with FIFA now. I've got rid of loads of them. Well, I used to have God knows how many copies. Like, I'd have the same game across all the consoles. Nope. I've got like a copy of FIFA 17 for the 360, which is the main one I play, because I prefer that play style. I've got FIFA 04 for the Xbox because I'm so good at free kicks on there. And then I got one or two of the original ones. Got it for Amiga, which is random, big box. The one copy of FIFA I made sure I had to keep, though, was my FIFA 97 for Mega Drive, because I love the indoor football on that. That is so much fun to play. But yeah, got rid of loads of them. Do have a couple of exclusives, though. FIFA 02 for GameCube, which we never got. This is an American one. And one called... I can't remember what it's called, but it's a Japanese exclusive one. It was literally like before whatever the first FIFA was on the PlayStation 2. It's that old. So, yeah. I think it's got Hidetoshi Nakata on it. It looks like him. But even on the front cover, it's very, very polygonal. We'll put it that way. Yeah. A couple more Switch games. A little to the left. For those of you that don't know, this is a game about organising, really, which might sound funny, but it's quite a fun puzzle, actually. For example, on the back here, you got pasta, and you'd have to put in the right order based on different themes. So it could be the length of the pasta, the number of curls in it. There'll be some of them will have multiple solutions. So in this case, with the pasta, as I said, one solution could be length, another one could be how curly it is, how many curls it's got, how bent or straight it is. It's quite hard at times, actually, but gets you thinking. It's quite fun. A little to the left. If you like puzzles, I'd recommend it. And the big one, Sonic Generations, which I obviously had to get on release day. So, yeah. In case you don't know, I like Sonic a lot. I mean, we've got a Robotnik there, we've got a Sonic Plush there, we've got a Sonic Pop there, Metal Sonic right there in the corner. A couple of Sonic bits up here, which you might notice. So yeah, love the original version of this. It's one of my favourite Sonic games. They're weird. Sonic 2 on Mega Drive. This is the Japanese cover, by the way. It's actually reversible, and this is so much cooler. Oh yeah, a few little bits inside. That's our one. That's the Japanese one. So much cooler. But yeah, it's great fun. They have changed a few bits from the original, so I don't think it's quite as good as the original. At least from the Sonic side of it. The new Shadow stuff's pretty cool though. And it's good to see some backstory on Shadow the Hedgehog. But yeah, love that game. If you love Sonic, recommend it highly. One more game I'm going to show. The fact is, since the last video, and in fact, to be fair, probably the last year or so, I've been struggling to think what games I've bought. I really haven't bought many. I know I showed some of them in that last video, such as like my box Ocarina of Time, my box Pokemon Sapphire, but I really haven't bought many. So I'll still buy some. I still want more box Pokemon, more Sonic, more Zelda. But it's going to be more stuff like that now. There's a few new releases coming up I'm getting. Little Kitty, Big City. Not the other way around. There's a new Sonic Racing game coming out. An old pixel style Power Ranger game. Got all them pre-ordered. And the other one is the collection of Game Boy Yu-Gi-Oh games for the Switch, which comes out the day before my birthday at the end of this month. So that's my little present to myself. But generally, no, there's not much. Although I will wait and see what's announced for the Switch too. And there are other games coming out, such as GTA 6 and the Pokemon Legends. So there will be games I get this year, just not many. But one thing I did buy is Premier Manager 64 boxed. I mentioned previously the Ocarina. I showed it in the last video. It's basically, I'm going for not a box 64 collection per se, just the games I really enjoy playing. Ones that mean something to me. I mean, I've got 4 now. Diddy Kong Racing, Manda gave me, but that's the first 64 game I had. Ocarina is Ocarina. I love Zelda. Ice is 64 got, which is my favourite 64 game, not 64 game, football game of all time. I've had so many memories of playing this, even if it does cheat, i.e. sack me before the first game of the season because I get 2 players injured and don't have enough players. So, yeah. Also took League 2 Brentford to the FA Cup final, lost 2-0 to Newcastle, got sacked for a bad result. So, yeah, not the best day on it, but a lot of fun nonetheless. And this is the newest one to the collection, and I think I paid 20. So, yeah. So, the other thing is, with this box 64 collection, I wasn't doing this until recently, but I've decided I'm stopping my full 64 set. I'm not bothering. That money I could put towards much better stuff, whether it's the boxed ones, or the games I want, whether it's the car, which I still need to buy, but obviously I'm going to need money for the insurance and all whatever. Yeah. So, and also to be fair, it takes up quite a bit of space. Yes, box games take more space, but I'm going to have way less of them, so it'll take less space on the cartridges in the end. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've got, well, this next couple of items, sorry, are gaming and they're not gaming. They're not actual games, just other stuff I've been picking up. Starting with this Ariados plush, which is actually from the official UK Pokemon Center online shop. And I knew it was wonky, and now it's even more wonky than I realised because I've just seen them eyes. Yeah, it is official, by the way. It has actually come from the official Pokemon Center. He's a friendly little spider. Love how he does. Yeah, I think it's like tenner or something. Got a couple more coming actually. And the other thing I want to show you relating games is this manga called New Game, which I literally got today. It came in the post this morning. I'd sort of seen it around about, found this for about £3 or something on eBay. And it's about that girl, Her name's like Alba Suzakaze, something like that. And basically, he finishes high school and starts a job at an all-female video game company, and it's quite funny actually. To be fair, it's quite good. I watched some anime clips on YouTube earlier, so might have to get the anime as well at some point. But yeah, new game. It looks pretty good, to be fair. Okay, just a couple more bits. Another thing I've been collecting are these. Some people might recognise these. This is from, as you can tell, the 92-93 season, or the first Premier League season. And even though it's the third year of the book, it was sponsored by Rothmans. So, some older people might recognise that. It's basically just a football encyclopedia for that year. What teams are in which league, all their players. I think it's got information like the ground, like where it is, the name of it. Stats like biggest win ever, biggest loss ever, random facts. Player histories, round tournaments. It's even got about like local leagues, like I think what's it called? Like in the London ones where it's got like not in the HSBC. I think Midland Bank versus Barclays Bank or something. I've got a good few of these, got about 15. I'm trying to get all the Premier League ones, so I'm about halfway there. They're not actually that much generally, but they're quite informative. But I like, obviously I like football, not just for show, you know this by now. Yeah. I think the latest ones I got from about 10 years ago, 14, 15 or something. So still got a few I need to get. And the newer ones are even thicker than that. And for comparison, this is the width of a Switch game. Yeah. They chunk. They very chunk. Yeah. The last thing I was going to show is something that came last night. So, as I said, my birthday's coming soon, so my brother's bought me a Sonic Lego. So, it's only a small set, it's nothing big. Yeah, I'll show you actually. I wasn't going to. It's this one. Little campfire one, Sonic, some gun robots. And no, he's not being stingy. I have pretty much all the other ones. I've been buying them. But he bought it from Smith's, and I just had a look at the other Lego interesting I have, which is Star Wars. And I've got a few ships. I showed the Xbox X-Wing even previously. Saw this, said it's a Smith's exclusive. So it's 60 quid, but I had some money from shares from my work, so I decided to buy it. It is Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator from the Phantom Menace. And one of the things that caught my eye was Lego Qui-Gon Jinn, because who doesn't need a Lego Qui-Gon Jinn? I mean, it's a cool ship, to be fair. As well as like the fact it's got Qui-Gon. It actually looks like you get the little bike that Darth Maul rode to attack Qui-Gon and Anakin, like on Tatooine in the actual film, so that's quite cool as well. So yeah, looking forward to building this. Just don't know where I'm going to put it. Yeah, probably some other stuff. Got a few other manga and all that. Don't know what else I've got. Put it this way. I had to watch my last video from September, I think it was, or something. Just to see what I shared, I couldn't remember. Yeah. Says a lot. I'll probably do another video soon, especially if I do get that time off. Hopefully I'm going to have it. If not, I'm sure it should be soon. I have a couple of weeks off planning on doing stuff. Going out a couple of times. So, yeah. Just thinking. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I will show you. One of the other recent Lego sets that came out is this one, which is the Bio Lizard from Sonic Adventure 2. So this was, I think, 40 quid. You get, what do you get with it? Super Sonic and Super Shadow. So yeah, I'll probably end up doing a little video showing my full Sonic set. I've got like 3 shelves full of Sonic Lego now. They're sort of like Sonic display bits. Little spoiler, you can just about see Sonic Jam up there in the corner. Actually, hang on. So there's 2 shelves, and there's the other one, along with some Sega games. So yeah, half that bookcase is now nearly Lego Sonic, and I don't know where I'm going to put anything else. So yeah. If I think of anything else, I might do a little video or short, but I'm sure there'll be more videos, and I'm sure it'll probably be for too long, especially if I do have that time off. But for now, thank you for watching, even if it has been a while, and I will see you all soon at some point, I would imagine. Yeah. There was something I wanted to show you, but I can't find it, so I don't know where it is. Never mind. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to go make bacon. Live long and prosper.